Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022. So we have a whole bunch of twos in our date today. Okay, we are going to continue with the wisdom of the Hidden Realm Oracle deck today. We're going to just ask the question of what we need to understand today. I don't know how you all have been feeling this week, but I have felt a lot of energy bouncing up and down, that it goes from more high vibrational to more low vibrational very quickly. And I would be curious to see if you have been experiencing the same thing. Okay, so with that, let us get to our breathing. Again, focus on your breath. Focus on pushing your breath into your heart center. Okay, you really want to try to ground yourself in your heart center so that you can really tap into your crown, your eye, your third eye, and your heart chakras and your throat chakras. But it's mostly these right here, right? So the top four chakras that you really want to try to align with at this time. Of course, it's great to be grounded in all chakras, but when we're doing the reading, it's really good to be able to tap into our intuition. Okay, so here we go. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and push into your heart center on the exhale. I want to invite our angels and guides to come forward, as well as the spirit of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck, to share with us the wisdom and guidance that we need to hear today for our highest good. I ask the divine light to surround us with the golden light of protection and enfold us with this light, preventing any lower or negative energies from attaching to us or coming into this reading in any way, shape, or form. I thank you, divine light. I thank you, angels and guides, for all the wisdom that you will share with us here today. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Okay, I'm going to open my eyes now and begin the reading. So, what do we need to understand today about the energy that we have been receiving? What is it that Spirit wants us to understand? Okay. That wasn't a great shuffle. That's okay, though. Testing these cards up really good. Getting them nice and shuffled. Okay. Sorry about that shaking of the microphone. What do we need to understand? What do we need to understand in order to be in alignment with our highest good? Here we go. The Diamond Dreamer in the ally position. Well, that's good. The Diamond Dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity. Okay, so the Diamond Dreamer. It's card number 6. And when I look at this card, I see what appears to be gems and crystals, right? Very rich and abundant. It appears that there's an urn, and on the side it looks like there's gold pouring out of it. And, it looks like a little genie, actually, if you look at it, like the genie out of the bottle, and what do you wish for? Silver and gold type of thing. That's what it strikes me as. And so when I look at this card intuitively, I feel that this is a time of abundance where perhaps you are actually have just received, maybe, or will be receiving money, that it's incoming abundance. Material wealth, this card seems to focus more on material wealth. And I think that the card is as an ally. Um, the My sense is that the Diamond Dreamer will come to you or to us to really show us how to use this money, right? That it's not just about being abundant, in material goods, right? So even if you get all this money, the question then becomes of what you're doing with that money, and not to maybe get too caught up in, that aspect of money, right? How much does money actually buy you? Well, it can buy you things, and maybe it can make certain experiences in your life flow a little bit easier. But at the end of the day, is it what actually makes you happy? And so you're coming into this time now where perhaps you're tapping into energies where you're really going to be able to accumulate some wealth, or you've already received that wealth. So, this is my quick sense of the card. Let's see what this book has to say. Number 6. As an ally, when the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents the successful manifestation of the unseen into the material. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire, for this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you toward achieving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communication is now possible in all your relationships. Okay, so this is a period of incoming abundance, but it's not something that's just going to necessarily be given to you. It's something that you actually have to work for. You have to, if you want it, you have to work toward that goal. Okay, and if you're doing the things that you need to do with the correct intentions, then you're going to begin to receive the payoff of what it is that you've been working on, right? It says a project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. It says you will see indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. So it's requiring you to do what you need to do, what is your part, so that this abundance will come in. It's not just going to come in because you say, okay, I want a house or I want a car. You're going to have to follow the steps that you're being guided to take. And you're not going to just be able to sit there and get it. And I say that with a little bit of caveat here, because it is possible that you will come into abundance, because you inherit something, or maybe you've been waiting on a lawsuit to settle, or something like that. And now maybe perhaps that is something that is coming your way. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time for an estate, a lawsuit, um, or some kind of loan maybe that you've given to somebody that they are now going to pay you back. So, there are those caveats, I think, to this card, but know that it's coming back to you. Okay. And, again, I want to point to this card. So, this is a very positive card in that regard. But if you listened to the words at the beginning, it said, be careful what you want, right? make sure you really want what it is that you're trying to manifest here. Because sometimes we think we want something, and it turns out that it's not really what we wanted all along. And now we've manifested it, and what do we do with it? And I know some people are probably saying, well, how hard it could be, if I get a bunch of money. So, if it turns out that I didn't really want all this money, what is the likelihood of that? I'm sure that people are, saying that to themselves when they hear me say this. But the truth of the matter is, there are a lot of things that can come with having a lot of money or coming into money. All of a sudden, there could be people who are aware that you came into this money, and you could begin to have a lot of people approach you wanting to borrow the money from you, or expecting not even that you will lend it to them, but that you will give it to them. And then, so now this abundance that you've come into, now you have this other situation to deal with. And perhaps you're somebody who is very strong and can clearly set a boundary, but it doesn't mean it won't come without some aggravation. And then for some people, it will be very difficult for them to set their boundary. So that's why it's saying make sure what you ask for is what you really want. Even if you get a home, it seems, oh, great, I got a house. I wanted a house. Okay, so what is it now that you have to do to be able to keep that house, right? Because even if you get a house, you still have to maintain that home. You still have to be able to pay the mortgage. You still have to be able to pay the utilities. You still have to be able to pay for the upkeep. Or, if something happens in the home, if something breaks or needs to be fixed, right? You need to be able to maintain it. So, with blessings, there are responsibilities, right? When you receive, you have to be able to receive with the understanding that you too have a responsibility. And if you receive something that is gratuitous and something that you weren't expecting and something that you don't need really, then you can actually focus on sharing some of that wealth with somebody else, right? So these are the different things that come about with wealth. I don't want to put a damper on this card at all. It is a positive card for sure, the Diamond Dreamer, but it's also saying, on the flip side, and even though we have it as an ally saying the abundance is coming, the flip side of it is what is true prosperity, right? What is looking at that, how we look at money, how we view money. And that is more the message that's coming to me now. It's not just about a message of getting money, it's a message about what this money symbolizes, what it brings, and what can actually be taken with it, or be the demands that can come with having a substantial amount of wealth in that regard. So that is what I am feeling with this card. The card, the meaning, the book also touched on the idea of a relationship coming in. It says, if you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. So, if you are trying to manifest or attract a relationship, once again, there are going to be things that you need to do. What are the ducks you need to put in a row to be able to manifest, attract through the law of attraction, that person to you? So, my sense would be that you should be putting out what it is that you want to receive. So, if you want to find a loving person, a giving person, a kind person, then you should be putting out love, kindness, and generosity, right? So if you this is what you want to attract. This is the same energy that you want to put out there, right? And you don't want to be too specific about exactly, I want a man with brown hair and blue eyes who is, 6'3", um, you know, uh, nice physique, all this stuff. What you want to say is, I want to attract a loving, kind, generous person to myself, somebody that I can love and show love, and so on. So that's kind of the message. You want to allow the universe to bring to you what it is that is going to be for your highest good, what will most serve you. Okay, so I hope that helps you today. Again, this is a good card. Work with the energy, work with the positive energy of it, right? Think of all the good things you can do when you come into financial abundance. Think of all the things you can do when you come into the abundance of love, right? All the positive things that you can do for yourself as well as for others. So let's allow the Diamond Dreamer to help us, dream big and set really good intentions for ourselves as to what it is that we want to attract into our lives. Let's go the high vibrational route here. Okay, so I'm sending you so much love. I hope that you get what it is that your heart does desire, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye now.